I just put up a short about how I feel like a lot of the things we do are for other people. And when I say that, it's more so because, again, we are socialized. Like, even up to how we think is based upon a group concept, you know? And there's nothing wrong with being in alignment with multiple people. But I do think that it comes down to the fact that we do things or don't do things based on what other people think about us. Literally, like, there's so many people that they would have done a lot of things in their lives, but they didn't do it because of their parents or because of their partner or because they have children or whatever it is. And the same with people that they were not going to do something, but they did it. Like people that decide to have children, they do it because they have to do it, or people that get into a certain type of profession or whatever it is. Like, I realized that once we get out of that mindset of I have to do this thing because if I don't do this thing, then this person is going to disown me, or this person is going to judge me, or people are going to judge me. Like, getting in our own way because of what we think other people are thinking about us. And in some cases, it really is that we're thinking too much about what another person is thinking of us. But in a lot of cases, I mean, in some cases it's that. And in other cases, it is very much like, oh yeah, if I do this thing, I'm going to get disowned. My family's going to cut me off. I'm not going to be XYZ. But again, it's like, would you rather have your own mind? Would you rather be the person that is doing something because you know deep in your heart that that is what you should be doing? Or do you want to limit yourself because of what you think others are going to think about you? You know? And I think that a lot of people are in this space and for a long time, because that's why a lot of the issues that we have had in the world have existed, because people are going along with what other people have said and what other people are doing, even when they don't necessarily agree with it, you know? Because I really do think that the fact that we're all born as one person, most of us are born as one person, and just at one time, even in that concept, if you are a twin or if you're a triplet or whatever, you're still born one at a time. No one's born two people at the same exact time unless you're like conjoined. But for the most part, most people are born one at a time, you know? And even in that, to me, it just means that if you're born one at a time, that means that you have your own mind. And of course you have your own mind, so that means that you should be acting in accordance to that. You should be going off of what is right for you. And even if you are someone, and again, you have your parents, whatever it is, parents can be possessive over their children, but it's like, again, your child is their own person. I don't know, I was just thinking about that because I be thinking about my own shit, you know, like most of us, we think about ourselves. But I feel like there's been a lot of things that I haven't done because I'm thinking about another person and worried about how another person's going to feel, instead of doing things because I want to do it and I feel like this is the thing that I need to do for myself. So I just feel like a lot of times, like, I feel like we need to get back into the mindset of, is this something that is going to make me stressed, or is it going to be something that actually makes sense for me? And I know it's like a selfish concept, but I do think that depending on what your purpose is, if you are able to find that purpose, and depending on what you believe in, you're able to find other people that think that way. Like, if you are very, very much that type of person where you're very into activism, or if you're very into arts, or if you're very into sports, whatever, that's why there's so many communities out there, because there's people that are like-minded like you, and if you guys are on the same kind of common goal, but you're doing it because you want to, you're connecting with these people because you see a commonality with them. So I was just thinking about that, something in my head, and